up, beautiful people? It is your homegirl, Michelle, all up in her bedroom. I don't know where you're watching this, but I'm in my bedroom. So this video is a get ready with me. Get ready with this trick. Because there's no way I'm tricking anyone with this beat. I gotta layer on, trick the men to falling for me, then I can take off my mask. Okay, I'm just joking. Anyways. This is another one of those chit chat get ready with me's. If you haven't seen my previous one, click over here to watch it. But this video, I wanted to talk about dating. Okay, so we're gonna get into it. It's the month of love, you know, every girl's worst or best time of the month. And I'm not talking about that time of the month, I'm talking about Valentine's. But yeah, all this pressure and like when you're in a relationship, what is your man gonna get for you? If you're single, what are you gonna do? Blah, 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 blah. Last year, I had dinner with friends. I think here at my place, we had a little barbecue. Then we ate by the fireplace and had glasses of wine. So that was really cute. Anywho, this year, I don't know. I could be doing the same thing or otherwise. Anywho, okay. So before I get into my face, I moisturize. I've been using serums, and this one is London Ivy. This brand and this deep conditioner, Baba Sue Honey, is that pronounced right? I'm not sure. A moisture rich deep conditioner. I've been using this on my crazy looking head right now. Just ignore it, because this is bomb. So is this. It was given to me by a girl who came to my meet and greet in Toronto. But I tried it. I was like hesitant, but it's actually really good. So thank you, London Ivy, especially for my dry hair that I'm trying to grow out. But yeah. So I primed with that in this. What am I saying primed? That was in my hair this weekend. I washed it all out. But the face serum, I put it on. I leave it on for like an hour or so before I put on my makeup. And once I'm putting on my makeup, if it hasn't absorbed, because it is a little oily, I like blot off the rest. Then I prime my face. But anyways. So I did a show with All Def Digital called The Touch Up. And it was myself and Megan Scoop. And we were talking dating and celibacy.
So I know you have been celibate for 3 years. Celebrate, celibacy. Come on. You should be happy about it because, first of all, that's hard to do.
It's hard, girl. It's hard.
It's not easy to do, especially in this day and age that pushes like sex in your face at 24/7.
I was talking about that on their channel a month ago. Click over here to watch it. And I didn't know what I wanted to talk about in this video. And my friend was like, can you please talk about dating and being celibate? So when I did that video, I was single, not ready to mingle. I was in my own world. And the reason I chose to be celibate was because guys were distractions for me. I had a real issue with boundaries. I didn't have any. So if I met a guy that I liked and it got physical, we would just go there. And I started thinking like, I don't have any like firm guidelines, and it doesn't bother me, and it should. And it didn't, but it should. So maybe I should just take all of that off the table. I can't find my foundation. Hold on one sec. I don't know where my Makeup Forever HD is, which I always use. But I did get these from NYX. Total Control. Let me try one of these. I didn't know when to say no. So I never said no. I don't think I said no. Anyways, went celibate. I've been celibate for 3 years. And it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. But I would say it's even worse when you're actually dating someone. So I'm dating someone and it's hard. Like, what the hell? And it's like, okay, I went celibate because I wanted to discipline myself and work on me, because in relationships, they require work. So my attention is going into the relationship when I don't think I was at a place to put my energy there yet. I had to kind of get my ish together. And now that I feel like I have my ish together, like I run a company, I do this, like I've worked on a lot of anger issues that I had. Watch this video if you haven't already. And I still have. Like, it's not like I'm immune to this stuff. But I feel like I learned a lot and kind of as much as I could by myself. And I feel like this next chapter of my life, it's about learning through relationships. And if you're like me and you've been single for a long time and you've been working on you, I would say, okay, that looks cute. Explore relationships, whether it's through friendship, family, or dating. And put into practice the things you learned when you were by yourself. But, so I'm at that stage. So I feel like, yeah, I'm dating and I'm learning, I'm growing. But I cannot believe that I missed a spot of foundation on my face. So yeah, let's just ignore that and keep it moving. I eventually blend her out, okay? There's a lot of issues that I guess I didn't work on. So one of those for me is kind of quitting or not dealing with confrontation. I don't like dealing with confrontation, especially with my friends or my family I could deal with. My friends, though, I don't like it. And I guess now with new people in my life, I don't want to deal with it. If you give me a hard time, just get the hell out of my face. Like, I just don't have time. So it's quick and easy for me to just get up and leave because I have been through hell and back and I don't need this in my life. But if this person is genuinely kind, caring, compassionate, it doesn't help me to just walk away because I still have issues I need to work on. And if the person is, in my case, good, then I should put in a little bit more effort. So anyways, that's where I'm at. But why did I bring all that up? Right, because it's one thing to be celibate and by yourself. It's another thing to be celibate and dating. So I've been having a hard time. It's been really challenging. I'm using this new palette by MAC. It's the MAC collab with a bunch of makeup artists. So this is Diane Kendall. And it's like cream shadows, but I'm using it as a base. So I'm like, what the heck? How do you deal with this? I don't know what to do. And I don't want to just throw everything away that I've been working towards. Like, I'm just not ready yet. But, like, my body is. Shit. So, I was like, I don't know what to do. So I reached out to my friend who is also celibate. And she, was like, well, why are you doing it? Reminding me why. And then I was like, you know what? My girlfriend, Tina, my homie for life, she's like one of my oldest friends from high school. She suggested that I read this book called Boundaries in Dating. And the author is this marriage counselor / Christian, I believe. And it's been so helpful, let me tell you. If you guys want, just download it. I've been listening to Audible. Speaking of which, let me just play some of it. It's really good.
And that is spiritual growth leading to maturity. Learning how to love, follow God, be honest and responsible, treat others as you would want to be treated, develop self-control, and build a fulfilling life will ensure better dating.
Anyways, really great book. I've been listening to it. This is not sponsored. Although Audible, you can hit me up because I listen to so many books when I drive. But that's helped a lot. And just talking to friends and just like, for me, because I am Christian, just praying about it. Because at the end of the day, you can do so much work by yourself, but you're by yourself. It's not practical in the real world. It's not challenging you when you meet people who are going to be pushing you and challenging you and making you question why you're doing what you're doing. But it's been helpful. So for me, my biggest challenge was learning to have boundaries because I didn't really have any. And you'll find out when you watch the All Def Digital video. Yes, I'm using this palette. Chloe Morello, curated by Pretty Fun and Fearless. Beat, bold, and shameless is what mine should be. But yeah. Lots of books I've been reading. The reason why I even am practicing this now, especially in dating, because I could easily be like, oh, you know, he seems right and fine, but like, I don't really know him that well. And two, instant gratification. We live in this world of instant gratification, and it's like we want things now. But then once we get it, it's like, okay, next. And when it comes to a relationship, especially for me, like I don't play games. I'm too old for that. So I want something, you know, real. And it's like, are you with me because you like me and you want to get to know me? Or are you with me because you like me and you want to dab that ass though? And that's fine. Like that was a phase in my life, but I'm not there anymore. I don't want to be there no more. And I'm big on like chapters. Like I've been there, done that. Next. Like I did life one way, which was giving into whatever I feel in the moment. I feel good. I have the passions there. Like just give into it. But now I want to see what it's like to challenge. And I'm like big on challenges. Like if you guys couldn't tell, like I did the whole Shameless challenge. I like challenge my fears by like skydiving and attempting to swim with sharks that just never showed up. I don't know where they went. But I like challenges. And then I decided to embark on this challenge. And I'm like, what is wrong with me? It's not what's wrong with me. It's just like, damn, this is a challenge. If you guys are into challenges and you want to see how far you can grow, like, just attempt a challenge and, like, see it through. So, that's where I'm at. It's hard, man. It's so freaking hard. But you just gotta, I gotta just keep doing it. And I keep looking for loopholes on how to get out of this whole celibacy thing. Like, oh, well, you know, other relationships work and other people have been fine with it, but not me. It hasn't worked for me. Based on my past, and I'm older, like, I've done it. I can actually say I've done that life and it did not work. So I could keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results and driving myself crazy. Or I can try this new thing. I owe it to myself for everything that I've accomplished and achieved to do my best to see it through. And say I did mess up. That's not to say like, oh, okay, give it up. It didn't work. Next. Like, no, I have to just keep trying. This shit's not easy. This shit's not easy, son. Okay. I guess this is like a chocolatey. The other thing too is when you involve sex really early on into a relationship, it clouds judgment. So it's already bad enough that I have feelings that can cloud judgment. It's another thing if I involve my body. That's like another layer of confusion. So let me just deal with my emotions, because like when I'm like, okay, I'm dating someone, right? And like I feel all these feelings and I'm like, oh, he's amazing. He's like, we always see all the positive in the beginning, and then time will reveal all truths. So if I just wait long enough, I'll be able to see, you know, what this person's intention is, who they really are, versus just giving into whatever my body wants. Like, my body wants this right now, son. But then I do that, and then I have, like, regrets. And I'm like, man, I didn't even see that. I didn't even realize I was being used. Or I didn't even realize that I'm so desperate for attention that I'm willing to compromise and sacrifice with this schmo. Because more often than not, they're schmoes. I shouldn't say all that. But, I mean, and I owe it to myself. I know what I'm worth. And I know what I deserve. So, let me just be patient. Yes, even though my body is not. Let me just discipline my self-control. Let me just practice my discipline with my spirituality, with God, and know that good things come to those that wait. And waiting doesn't mean not doing anything. Like, I do think it's important to date people because they challenge you and they bring out something that you didn't know about yourself. There's this really good book that I also read by Bruce Lee, The Artist of Life. You should go cop it. But it made me realize, you know, we learn about who we are through our interactions with other people. So for me, I am dating someone. I also don't want to be exclusive, even though my initial thing is like, oh yes, I want to spend all this time with you. But when I do that, it's like, how do I know what's out there? How do I know that this is the one? If there even is, there's no such thing as the one. But like when I was going car shopping, I test drove a lot of cars. Let me tell you, I test drove a Tesla, a Toyota Prius, I think a Chevy, and then when I got my Jeep, I was like, this is it. I've tried all the other ones. This is it. So I think it's important to date lots of people, especially when have a past like I do and you don't want to repeat it. I have to work extra hard to make sure I'm in a good place and that I'm making healthy choices and not the same choices that I've done in the past. Let me go get my banana powder. And you know you're in a healthy space when you don't cut off people or habits. Like in the past, I've been known to stop calling people or stop going to church because I'm like happy, I'm good, I don't need help, I don't need anyone's help, I'm good. But it's not about help, it's about maintaining an identity of self. Because so often when we find someone that we like, we're just like, to hell with everything else. But that's not healthy. That's called obsession/addiction. And it's so important to be able to stand on your own 2 feet and you can stand with others. Because if you can't even do that on your own, how can you do that in a relationship? In a relationship, you already get lost because of all those hormones and blah, blah, blah. So how much more when you're weak? So be strong, and strength comes from standing alone and then meeting someone else who's standing alone, and 2 people that are standing strong are coming together. And it's so beautiful, man. It's so beautiful. But anyways, yeah, that's where I'm at. So this time around, because I have been single for 3 years, I haven't even dated really. Like, I went on a couple dates, but I went on dates when I traveled. So I knew it was like low commitment. It was just like, I'm away, I'm going to have fun, just have kind of like a tour guide, take me around and show me a good time. But now I'm dating in the city that I live in, which has never been done since I've moved to LA. But I want to be smart. I don't want to be dumb. And people never take their brain with them in relationships. Like, they're just like, fuck it, I feel good. Like, well, it feels good when I get high. Does that mean I'm going to do it every day? No. I mean, but it's like thinking clearly and thinking logically. I did an interview with XO Nicole. You can read about it in the info box. But your emotions are already there. Like, you don't have to worry about your emotions, your feelings. So when you meet someone you're attracted to, before you kind of let the floodgates open, be as logical as possible. Is this person reliable? Is this person responsible? Is this person caring, considerate? Kind of like, that's kind of where my list starts often. And then I can get more specific, but I start with like the important things in life to me, which is responsibilities. Does this person have the same values, faith, belief? And then once that's good to go, then I'm just like, okay, now I can let my emotions kind of come out more, because I know that I was looking with open eyes first versus I love you, I love you, I love you, I have all these feelings for you. And then I'm like, wait a minute. You ain't very responsible, you broke. You're not even that nice. And yeah, no, not with it. That's I think the mature, grown-up way to date. And then the immature way is just, my feelings. I like you. Let's run away and get lost in each other. Like, get out of here. You know time is ticking, right? You know time is ticking. Time is just this interesting concept that is not as linear as we think it is. It just flows between your fingertips, and before you know it, you old. So, if there's one thing to be afraid of, I would say it's that. But not to use it as like something to be like to run and be fearful of, but to motivate your decisions, so the decisions you make are time effective. Like, I'm not gonna waste time on a bunch of drama queens, because that's a waste of time, when I could be spending my time with people that are doing progressive things with their life. Or maybe you're the drama queen. You need to let go of all the drama and get your life. Shit. But yeah, so I feel good. I mean, I'm definitely going through the challenges. But I feel like I'm being smart. And that's important. Just be smart. Learn from your mistakes and grow. So, comment below and let me know, what have you learned in relationships? What is something that you learned? For me, I would say in this one, learning to deal with confrontation. Learning to speak and articulate how I feel without running away. That's the season I'm in. On top of the season of like self-control. I'm also doing this like no refined carbs and no refined sugars, and that's hard too. It's actually easy now. I've been doing it for a month, but I cannot wait to eat a ton of stuff. But yeah. And then Valentine's. What do you guys think about that? What do y'all think about it? I think it's like unnecessary pressure. Like sometimes like I even caught myself like, wait a minute. What am I gonna get? Trick, calm down. It's not about that. It's about like the day-to-day. It's not about this one day that somebody said you should hinge all your self-worth and your relationship on this one damn day. But, you know, it is a day, so celebrate it like you would any other day. Do you guys have challenges? Who else is freaking celibate? Yo, Maya, this energy you have towards this. It's a celebration. Celebrate. It's so hard. But you know what? And the reason why I keep going is because, like, I know it's going to be good. I already know it's good. But I know it's going to be that much better when, like, I know. I'll just leave it at that. When I know. How do I feel about this? I look cray. She look cray. This is like Clinique. I saw Patrick Starr using this in his video. I thought it was super cute, so I decided to use it. So I decided to copy and make a purchase from Sephora. What else am I up to? Oh, okay. I have a video coming out on how to pray. Because even that, like the challenges that I'm going through, it means a lot of prayer. Like I always pray, but it's like even more specific prayers. So like, God, help me. Don't leave me like this. All hot and bothered. Show me the light. Damn. Shit. Why am I swearing? So yeah, I've been praying a lot, and I've had people, like really close people, family and friends in my life ask me like, how do you pray? So I have this video coming out. It's very cinematic. And I kind of switched up my prayer so it's a little bit more universal. So it's not what I say all the time, but it's like the general gist. And sometimes when I pray, I'm just like kind of jokey. Like, like a lot of the times I'm like laughing when I'm praying. Because I'm cursing. I'm sorry, God. God knows my intentions, so whatever. God is a jokester, man. Like, he really is playing games with me. But, yo, how you gonna do that to me? Drop this freaking fine ass, and then say, good luck with that. So, that's kind of like the relationship I have. Homie, how you gonna do me like that? Just give me the strength. Keep going. Shoot. I can't talk. Liner. She's going in. Fish fillet. Homie is a jokester. Prankster. Comedian. Shady too. So much shade. But yeah, so that's coming out in a couple of days. Once it's out, you can like click on the I or the info box. And maybe something you gotta ask yourself when you're dating is where are all these feelings coming from? I'm constantly questioning everything. I question everything. It's a good thing, I think. Kind of, sort of. It's good. I even question God all the time. I'm like, homie, for real? Did you or didn't you? Look, I burned myself. Amateur. But like, when it comes to dating, like, why are you with this person? What do you have to give? Women do that a lot. Like, oh, I could do X, Y, and Z. What do you have to give? But also, what do you have to gain from this? And not just material things. How are you growing is an important one. But are you with this person for like insecure, like fear-based reasons? And that's not good. That's really not good. And are you with this person because you don't think you can do better? That's not good either. Because clearly you know that this person is not good for you. But if that's the case, you got to ask yourself, why do you not think you're good enough for something better? And maybe you need to do some work. Get to work on getting better with yourself, because the moment you know your self-worth, you won't settle. Don't settle. If you have faith in yourself, faith in God, you won't settle. And I'm not talking about also the other end of the spectrum of that is thinking you're too good. Thinking you're too good and you're waiting for a guy that has like all these prerequisites, like makes X amount of money, looks like this. I mean, I guess that's one way to go about doing it. But for me, I do it the opposite way. Like, are you positive? Are you supportive? All that stuff. Versus, are you fine? Although that does help. You know what I actually realized? Like physical attraction is important. Like, extremely important. Especially in marriage. When you're stuck with this person for the rest of your life. Like, you gotta be attracted to this person. And I say that because a lot of people that are like settling, sometimes they settle for a friendship. And I guess that's okay, but like, I want to get down. A lot. This looks like the same I did last time. I should do a smoky. Next time I'll do a smoky, guys. Okay? She beginning to look a little basic. Because I always do this look. This is my like go to work look. So I'm going to use this Diane Kendall MAC collab liner. I didn't know that's what it looked like. Okay, let's do this. Maybe underneath. Oi! Yeah, waiting is not easy. But shit, I don't want easy. I'm over that shit. She over it, ladies and gentlemen. Because what I do know, I did a shameless challenge. It was not easy. It got me far in life. Wow! Yeah, that shit was not easy. What else did I... Yeah. And like working out. Working out is not easy. It's so freaking hard. But you're better off for it. For the most part. Yo, this color, Coachella by Gerard Cosmetics. Take it in. Cute, right? I really don't want easy. But maybe that's because of my life. Like, nothing was ever easy. Ugh. Everything was hard. Everything was hard. And she ain't after that low-hanging fruit. Shoot. I want greatness. Is that too much to ask? And then once you make a decision, like, see it through. I'll put another coat on Wants to Tries. Low-hanging fruit. She ain't the one. Why? Because I love me and God loves me. And I deserve the best. And the best comes through weight. Doesn't come through wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. But like when you have those one-night stands, whack. I haven't done a one-night stand before. They don't seem appealing. When you've known the person for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, month, several months, years, what? I mean, I'm not saying it's going to be amazing once it happens, but when you've built all that time to relate and connect, and you have all that freaking pent-up energy, it's just like an explosion. I want to explode. Oh God, help me. Like, it's so bad. I can't even, I was at a club and I didn't realize that it was at some random place, but they had video playing, and I'm like, I cannot watch this. I have to look away. She gonna stay tricking. Oh, I put it on backwards. I put it on the wrong eye. What kind of challenges are you willing to do for a better life? It's all about challenges and sacrifices. Like, if you really want a certain type of lifestyle, if you want to live in a certain neighborhood or get out of a certain neighborhood, you need money. You got to earn it, and then you got to keep it. And I feel a lot of us earn money, but spend it. So not spending it is a sacrifice. It's a form of sacrifice. When it comes to physical appearance, if you're trying to lose weight, you got to sacrifice the refined carbs and sugars. You got to work out. And in my case, my challenge, well, yes, that is one of my challenges because I do want abs. But my challenge is I really want a real relationship that I can give my all to someone, you know? Like, I don't want to just give it to anyone. I want something real. And I want to learn how to be a better person so I can be a better, eventually, wife and mother. Eventually, okay? And this can go for guys, too. Guys be out here acting like they're not responsible for anything. When I meet guys, have I met a guy? Yes, I have. I met a guy that was celibate. unicorns. Not saying they're perfect, but it's like a next level kind of respect that you were able to not fall in with the masses and you did your own thing. I am a unicorn. What am I saying? I don't want to be, I am. So, read those books. If you guys have other books, I also read or listened to The Wait with Megan Good and Devon Franklin. Who else? Now I'm on to a leadership book. What's this book I'm reading? Start with Why. I have all these other books I didn't even finish reading. The Science of the Mind, Emotional Intelligence. I read the book. I read it. I didn't listen to it. But yeah. I really want to get my eyebrows microbladed. I swear I have like cuts in them. Like Vanilla Ice. I'm just spritzing my hair with a leave-in. And just redoing it really quickly. Because I'm late. That's the look. Let me spritz myself. I am obsessed with the MAC perfume. This one is Velvet Teddy. This is my fave currently. And I'm picky when it comes to smells, so that's my fave. That's the look. She's giving you Scary Spice, giving you Mel B, serving you Janet Jackson. This is all throwback. Anyways, make sure you guys like this video. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you turn those notifications on. And if you want to win makeup, I am holding a giveaway. Just read the info box. It's through this app or program called Juniper. And basically, for every comment and like that you do here on this channel, you get points and rewards. So those points can go towards a prize. And I have lots of like downloadable giveaways and stuff like that. So use that, comment below, and let me know if you're single or dating. Until next time, remember to do you, be you, and stay true, boo. Be shameless. Rockin' a China bumps.